We have been talking about tables, graphs, and equations in class. Here are a couple of examples to help you understand this better. Whenever we're going to write an equation, the first thing we want to do is define the variables. So in this situation, we have the cost is $8 per person. So let's use C for cost and N for number of people. Let's pretend this is maybe a lunch or something. So the first option is the cost is $8 per person. So C equals 8 times N, or 8 times the number of people. The second option is the cost is $5 per person plus a $10 setup fee. So here the cost equals $5 per person plus a $10 setup fee. So let's take a look at what the table and graph would look like. So for the first one, C equals 8N. If N is 0, 8 times 0 is 0, so there's no cost. If we have one person, 8 times 1 is 8. And if we have two people, 8 times 2 is 16. The second option is $5 per person plus a $10 setup fee. So even if we don't have any customers or number of people, the N is going to be 0. That would still give us $10 cost. If we have one person, 5 times 1 is 5, and 5 plus 10 is 15. If we have two people, 5 times 2 is 10, and 10 and 10 is 20. If you look at the red graph, the one that starts at 0, 0, 1, 8 maybe is here, 2, 16 is here, 3, 24, and so on. If you look at the blue one, the first point you're going to plot is 0, 10. That's because even when there's no people, there's a $10 cost. If there's one person, you're just going to pay $5 more. That makes it 15. If there's two people, you'll pay $5 more again. That's 20, and so on. Here's a second example. This is a ski rental. So let's say we have bunny slopes and cowabunga. So we're going to write a table, graph, and equation for both of these options. So bunny slopes charges $40 plus $10 per hour. Here are the variables. C is cost and H is the number of hours. So here is my equation, 40 plus $10 per hour. Cowabunga charges $30 per hour. So the cost is 30 times H, or 30H. Now let's look at the graph and tables. So for bunny slopes, I think you can see that if we don't ski any hours, we still have to pay that $40 charge. That's just a charge we're paying no matter what. If we ski for 1 hour, that would be 10 times 1, which is 10, and 40 plus 10 is 50. If we ski for 2 hours, I think you can see 10 times 2 is 20, 40 plus 20 is 60, and if we ski for 3 hours, our cost will be 70. If you look at Cowabunga, they charge $30 per hour, so there's no charge if there's no hours. If we ski for 1 hour, 30 times 1 is 30. 2 hours would be 30 times 2, which is 60, and 30 times 3, which is 90. Now let's graph these ordered pairs on our graph over here. So let's start with bunny slopes. So even if they don't ski any hours, they still have to pay that $40 fee. And then each hour it goes up $10. So it's going to look something like this. What if we rent from Cowabunga? Well, Cowabunga was a little bit different. They don't charge you if you don't ski for any hours, but then their first hour is going to be $30. That's probably right around in here. Their second hour will be $60, so probably right around in here. And their third hour is way up to $90. So I think you can see it's a little bit steeper, right? And at 2 hours, the cost is the same, whether you rent from bunny slopes or Cowabunga. That's all for now.